Imagine colossal structures, vast cities, and complex machinery, all powered by an energy source history claims never existed. This isn't a theory. This is the documented reality of ancient empires that harnessed power in ways we're only now beginning to understand. Your entire perception of the past is about to shift. The secrets history tried to bury. We're talking about a hidden power, a forgotten mechanism that allowed civilizations to thrive for millennia. It's a story of innovation, suppression, and a pattern that repeats even today. Let me show you what they don't want you to know. For centuries, we've been told ancient societies relied solely on manual labor and primitive tools. But what if that narrative is a carefully constructed lie? What if the true source of their power was deliberately erased from our collective memory? The implications are staggering, and they affect your present. The official story is that early civilizations were limited by their simple energy solutions. They used basic water wheels, wind power, and animal strength. This belief has shaped our understanding of their capabilities, limiting our imagination about what was truly possible. But here's the catch. But here's the twist. Archaeological evidence suggests a far more sophisticated energy infrastructure. We find remnants of systems that defy simple explanations, hinting at advanced knowledge that somehow vanished. This isn't coincidence. This is a pattern. The sheer scale of ancient achievements, from the pyramids to intricate irrigation networks, demands an explanation beyond mere brute force. These projects required consistent, massive energy inputs. So, how did they do it? Let me show you the first piece of evidence. Our journey begins in ancient Egypt, a civilization renowned for its monumental architecture. The construction of the Great Pyramid alone involved moving millions of tons of stone. Conventional theories struggle to account for the precision and speed of such an undertaking. Something more was at play. Evidence number 1, the Baghdad Battery. Discovered in 1938, this artifact from ancient Mesopotamia, dating back to 250 BC, appears to be an electrochemical cell. While its exact purpose is debated, its existence challenges the notion of primitive ancient technology. I've linked the source in the description. This isn't just a curiosity, it's a potential indicator of a broader understanding of electricity or chemical energy. Imagine a world where such devices were commonplace, powering lights or even small tools. The implications for daily life would be transformative for your ancestors. Moving to the Roman Empire, we see massive aqueduct systems that transported water over vast distances, often against gravity. While impressive, the energy required to maintain and operate these systems was immense. Was it just gravity, or something more? The pattern is always there. The Romans also developed sophisticated heating systems, like hypocausts, which warmed public baths and villas. These required constant fuel and labor. But what if there was a more efficient, less labor-intensive method at their disposal? What if they tapped into natural sources? Consider the geothermal activity prevalent in regions like Italy. Ancient engineers were masters of water management. Is it possible they harnessed natural heat sources for energy, not just for bathing? This isn't speculation. This is a documented possibility. The pattern is always there. Different civilizations, different continents, yet a recurring theme of unexplained engineering feats and energy demands. From the Nazca lines to the precision stonework of Puma Punku, the questions persist. How did they achieve this? Now, let's dive into the mechanism. The trick is simple. They didn't rely on burning fossil fuels as we do. Instead, ancient empires understood and manipulated natural forces, often integrating them into the very fabric of their cities. This is how it actually works. Evidence number 2. The Antikythera mechanism. This complex astronomical calculator, recovered from a shipwreck. Dates to the 2nd century BC. Its intricate gears and precision engineering suggest a level of mechanical sophistication far beyond what was previously believed possible for the era. You'll find the source link in the description. This device reveals a profound understanding of physics and mechanics. If they could build such a complex calculator, what other machines were they capable of? What if this wasn't an isolated marvel, but a remnant of a lost technological era? The implications are staggering for your understanding. The mechanism involves a deep comprehension of resonance, acoustics, and the natural flow of elements. They didn't just use water, they *tuned it. They didn't just use wind. They *directed it with precision. This allowed for incredible efficiency, far beyond our modern assumptions. While we focus on brute force, they focused on finesse. They understood the subtle energies of the Earth itself. Imagine tapping into seismic vibrations, geothermal vents, or even atmospheric electricity. This isn't science fiction. This is the potential reality of their lost knowledge. What makes this dangerous today is how easily such knowledge can be suppressed or forgotten. Right now, the same pattern of dismissing ancient capabilities is happening. We risk overlooking vital lessons from the past, lessons that could solve our current energy crisis. The powerful groups of the past protected their knowledge, keeping it within elite circles. Meanwhile, ordinary people remained reliant on simpler, more labor-intensive methods. Today, the same pattern exists with proprietary technologies. Your access to true innovation is limited. This isn't just about ancient history. It's about a fundamental principle. Energy is power. Those who control the energy control the empire. And if ancient civilizations had a secret, abundant energy source, its suppression would be a strategic imperative for any ruling class. Think about that. Every empire believes it's the exception, that its knowledge is unique. They were wrong every single time. The cycle of discovery, utilization, and eventual loss or suppression of advanced energy knowledge is a recurring theme throughout history. We are not immune to this pattern. Right now, as we grapple with climate change and dwindling resources, the idea of a clean, abundant, ancient energy source seems like a fantasy. But what if the solutions to our future are buried in our past? What if we're looking in the wrong places, because they hid it? The consequences of ignoring this pattern are severe. We continue to repeat the mistakes of the past, struggling with energy scarcity, while potential answers lie beneath our feet, or within forgotten texts. Your future depends on understanding these hidden truths. So what should you take from this? First, understand that history is not a fixed narrative. It's a dynamic story with missing chapters, often deliberately erased. Always question the official accounts, and seek out the untold stories. Second, recognize that true innovation often comes from understanding natural systems, not just exploiting them. The ancients may have held a key to sustainable energy that we've yet to rediscover. Awareness is your first line of defense. Third, build your own knowledge base. Don't rely solely on mainstream sources. Explore alternative theories, study archaeological anomalies, and connect the dots yourself. Knowledge is the only protection against repeated patterns of suppression. Evidence number 3. The Peary Race Map. This 16th century map depicts Antarctica's coastline as it was * before * it was covered by ice, suggesting knowledge from a much older, unknown source. It hints at a global understanding of geography far beyond its time. All sources are linked in the description. This isn't prophecy. This is mathematics. The patterns of rise and fall, of discovery and suppression, are consistent. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Understanding this changes everything for your perspective. If this opened your eyes, if you finally understand that history is far more complex and mysterious than we're taught, then you're starting to see the bigger picture. Subscribe, because the next video will reveal another secret history tried to bury. What other ancient truths are hidden? Past Chronicles has the answers. I'll show you where to look.